Hello everyone, this is Aman2245 coming at you with another Minecraft video. What's up? Sorry about that interference just now. I was adjusting my mic. It's kind of in my face and I didn't like it. Let's get that stuff out of there. I'm just tossing this chest. So yeah, what are we going to be doing today? Today, well, between episodes, I did do what I said I was going to do. I went mining like a madman. We have resources again, people. Delicious, delicious resources. So, what's next, you might ask? Well, what's next is we're going to play Botania. Yeah, we're gonna get. This is the first, actual, we getting into a mod, like, just this mod in general, because it's like a mod. I want to get into it. I want to play it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be majestic. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I've played Botania before. That's why I want to get into it early game, because I know you can. It's kind of meant for early gamers kind of ideas. The main thing about it is that it's kind of easy. It's a nice mod. It helps you out, automate stuff, magical stuff like that. As you can see, it requires flowers, so I've just been running around, get some flowers going. So I have a good stockpile of flowers right now. That's enough to start off the mod before I get into the mod, because the mod actually has a way of generating these things. So they generate naturally, like, in the area. Like, I mainly just ran around here, like, forever. Like, here, over here, you see? Here's probably a patch of them or something. Yeah, here we go. We got a mystical white, yellow, another one. I actually didn't think that they would spawn near that they were spawning near my house. The mystical, like, yeah, I didn't. Well, the reason why these are still here is because didn't realize these things were spawning right next to my house. So I actually went off like a couple good distance that way. So yeah, but we do have flowers now. It's almost nighttime. So let's go back downstairs. Let's eat some potatoes. Yeah, so Botania, nice mod, jump in early game. Doesn't require like a ridiculous amount of power or anything. It's a magical mod if you can't tell. Magic is what it does. So, first off, we're going to need a book, or the guide to Botania. So, that's really easy. That's just a book. So, it's like paper and some leather. Let's just sleep first. I'm going to go outside and kill a horse. If you can't tell, in between, I upgraded my tools max, so it has max haste, max luck, max everything. So this sword is as deadly as it's going to get. This pickaxe is as fast as it's going to get. This shovel is as fast as it's going to get. Everything is as fast as possible when it comes to this mod. And I am here. There's a horse there. It looks like it wants to give me some letter, and bam. Ah. Well, that's the first thing I've ran into that wasn't a one-shot KO. Well, now we have some leather, so what we're going to do is we're going to craft some paper. And we're going to turn that into a book. Sorry about that. If you can't tell, it's pretty darn hot out here, so, and I'm wearing jeans right now. Well, you can't tell, but where I'm living right now is pretty hot, and it's like, ugh. Yeah, so, yep, let's see, we need a book and a tree of some sort, and we combine that together to get us a Lexica Botania, the 249th edition, contains 1 scroll of knowledge. Yes, so, if we look, we can just go and look. It's just Lexica Botania, not that hard to remember. So now we're going to open up this book, and we just done an achievement, a realistic, logical idealist. Welcome to Botania. I congratulate you with this fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together, or just finding this tome in a chest, whichever applies. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of the page or the key arrows at your board. This is just a long list of like. Okay, so I've already played this, so I don't need the in-game like thing, but I'm still reading that just because. So we got history. We got Botania options. Oh, we can configure Botania in game now. Cool. Didn't realize that. Let's see. We got Botania achievements. Automatically opens up all of the achievements. We got Sky's Botania and a realistic thing. Let's see. We got some ones out here. We got like a lot of stuff. Botania is a good mod. It's very well done if you ask me. And we got challenges. Oh, so you actually have to do like challenges. Okay, that's cool. So, pretty much to start off with Britannia, what we need is we need a certain type of material. So basic and mechanics. We got Welcome to Britannia. We're gonna want to get a pure daisy. A pure daisy is not only the most basic but also the most important flower in Britannia. Pretty much the main blocks in this mod are living wood and living rock. So you get that by surrounding stone or wood. As you can see, I'm picking up a ton of stone right now. Or oak wood or any kind of wood, really, just wood in general, around a pure daisy. So to get a pure daisy, we're going to need a petal apothecary, which is just some cobblestone. So I'm going to run upstairs, and I'm going to go to my crafting table upstairs. Actually, first off, I'm going to grab a stack of wood and a stack of stone from the chest. We're gonna need both of that. And let's see. I'm also gonna grab some gold, so we have that. Mob's also gonna require some iron and some diamonds. Is it just me or is it dark in here? Guess not. Okay, never mind. That was just me. So let's run up here and toss our newly found resources into our chest. We now have a little bit of everything. That's great. Sticks that stuff in there too. So the book wants us to make a petal apothecary. So that's one flower of any type. So I'm just going to pick what I have the most of, which is mystical magenta right now. And that's pretty much how you get the leaves. And if you can't tell, you can control look and it auto just get out. So that's pretty cool. Pure daisy. We were looking at that. We need a petal apothecary. That's like that. So let's just get our petal apothecary. Oh, I spelled petal wrong. Petal apothecary, not carpet. Petal. So we're gonna need some slabs, and let's just find our magenta flower. Petal apothecary secured. So I'll just toss this flower back in here. So now we're going to want a pure daisy, but we're going to want 2 of them since it does 2 things. It's just quicker to do that. So we're going to need 4 of these, and it's about time I showed you how the petal apothecary worked. So we're going to slap it somewhere near a water source. We're going to need a bucket. And so pretty much the idea is, let's make our flowers first. You toss it in there, and there's a nice little notification. You're gonna learn by playing Botania. There isn't really a lot of like notifications in there. At most, what you're gonna find is it's very non-GUI based. There's no like system. It's no interface. It's just all gonna tell you this like this. So now that we have a petal apothecary, we're just going to do that, and now we have that. So we're going to go like that and like that. Really? You can do that now? Well, that's cool. Yep, so now we have 2 pure daisy flowers. So we're going to want to put those somewhere close, but not too close. So like right here. Probably a good place to slap them down. So then let's do 8 wood and 8 stone. And I'm gonna put them over here. Surround them like so. I want to surround the wood as well. And there we go. We now have, give it a minute and it's gonna come up and it's gonna be cool. So, let's see. I think what I'm gonna work towards is I'm gonna work towards, just like mana, just like general mana. So what we're gonna want to get is we're gonna want to get a right off the bat, we're gonna want a day bloom. So this is it's day bloom's most basic rudimentary generating flower. Simply turns sunlight into mana. Passive generation, so they decay after like 3 Minecraft days. It's so you don't like just have like a million of these things out there, and it's like you could do that back then. I even played it once where I just put like a million day blooms down, and that was enough to supply me with enough mana, and there you go. Right here, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Sorry about that. That was just like random, like out of nowhere. So let's just snap you up. No, I do not. I want to check for sunlight levels. There we go. And let's just mine you up. I guess we should put it here then, in that case. Torch redistribution. So we now have living rock and living wood. Hooray. So I'm just going to replace these two things down immediately. Because we're going to want a good helping of both of these right now. So let's just slap stuff down. Right there. Okay, so that should be good enough. So now, pretty much, I'm going to be running over here and there constantly, throwing wood over there so I can get a good amount of this stuff. I don't want to keep you in here. Just let me redistribute the old inventory, toss the iron axe back in there, keep the bucket on me. So, we're going to want a day bloom, so that's one yellow, that was one blue, right? One light blue and one orange. One light blue and one orange. So now, this is how you do it. So, because this gives us two of both, I'm going to make sets of this stuff. So, there we go. So, now, let's grab the seeds. I'm just going to keep the seeds on me right now because I'm going to use a lot of these. So, yes, let's see. Let's make us some generating floor. So let's do that, one of that, one of that. We have a day bloom recipe success. And wait, what? Okay, that's weird. For a second, oh, I see what happened. I thought this was like an infinite water source. So yeah, and then we're just gonna. We now have 2 day blooms. Hooray! And it looks like our wood and our resources came down. Let's see. I'm just gonna use a regular axe right now. It's easier. Yeah. So let's toss those things over here. And now it's time to get into some generating floor. Now that we have enough stuff. But first, let's sleep, and let's sleep using this new thing I got. So in between episodes, when I was exploring, I needed some way to sleep but not reset my spawn. That's pretty much what this does. It's just like it's a bed that you hold in your inventory, and it doesn't reset your spawn when you. There we go. And it doesn't reset your spawn, so that bed I have downstairs in my room still is my designated spawn points for when I die, which is the cool part about it. So we now have something that will passively generate mana. That means we have mana. So now we need something to store our mana in, a mana pool. And something to shoot the mana to the pool, a mana spreader. Recipe, there we go. So this is why I got the gold. So a mana was I'm just going to get both of that. We need some of that, some gold. So we're going to want a mana pool and a mana spreader. We're also going to want, let's get some sticks. Wand of the forest. So we're going to want one of these, so that's actually 3 sticks. This is like the wrench of this mod, so we're going to want the rod of the forest. And I'm going to color my rod of the forest red. If you can't tell, whatever flower petals you put on the top of this thing is what it makes. So yeah, now we have some of this stuff. I'm gonna toss this stuff back there. Put that in my inventory, and I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put the shovel and that away right now. We don't really need it on hand. You know what? I always need this on hand. It's my thing. I can put the baggie up there. And I guess I don't really need that on hand either. So let's just slap that stuff down. So let's get some stone going again and some more wood. Axe, come with, get over here, axe. So yeah, we now have we now have our living wood and stuff. So now let's just go over here and let's get some generating flora going. So this is like that energy cell I made. This holds mana. This thing is a mana spreader. This thing will shoot the mana into my mana pool, and let's bind that to the pool. We are in bind mode, yes. So now this thing is going to hit the pool. And then we're going to want to put our generating flora on here. And as you can see, we're getting very minute amounts of mana, but we are getting mana. And that stuff's going to shoot over into that pool. So that's the idea of generating flora. It's really, really slow, so I think I'm going to make some more. Let's see, let's get back over here, generating flora. If you look, in here, it says, let's see, well, when I played it, it told us to, like, put mana flowers in oh, there we go. We got a mana burst, and now we have some mana in there, and we have hardly any mana in here. So, I'm going to make some more generating flora. So, let's say, 1, 2. Let's make 4 of those. That requires 2 light gray, 2 light blue, and 2 of that. So, this is going to make 4 of these. And this is where you can see quickly where the gratefulness of having that click method is. So it looks like that is the correct method. So toss a day bloom up there, right click and toss the seeds. Kind of work it like a production line. And I'm out of that, so we now have some more day blooms, so that should go a little bit faster. So like I was saying, they tell you to put it up in this kind of manner where there's a hole in the middle. I don't know if this is still holds true, but I'm just gonna do it that way because reasons. Okay, looks like this is working a little bit quicker, and we're now getting mana in our mana pool. So, but like I said before, these things degrade after like 3 days. So, let's move on to our next one. You usually go to a Endo Flame. You can really go to any of these, but an Endo Flame is usually what you're gonna go to. Endo Flame will go in with an Endo Flame will consume burnable materials to produce mana. We're gonna need a mana powder, which is seriously. Okay, so pretty much any kind of dust tossed into a mana pool will get that. So I guess that goes from anything to redstone to the floor powder to pretty much anything. So let's see. Let's bust these down because I'm always gonna need some more of this stuff. Trust me, this is like #1 your most used resource in the game. When you play Botania, like everything calls for this, so you just gonna want to make sure you stockpile a good amount of this. Sooner or later, I'll probably automate this so it runs automatically, so I won't have to constantly run over there and do it. So let's see, large amount of dust. I wonder if electron dust works, because I have no use of this stuff. Like literally, it's from Project E, and I've never used. Is it Project E? It's Project something rather. Project Red Core. So let's see if this stuff works. No, I'm not seeing anything, so it doesn't look like it wants to do it. So you're still useless to me, you bunch of stupid dust, you. Well, I guess if I ever decide to get into that mod, I have a lot of it, so I'm gonna use redstone because I have a lot of it, and it's the most amount of dust I have right now, so that's what I'm gonna be using. Let's see, can I? Yes, I can. How many can I do? I can do 2. Great. So we now have 2 mana powder, so that's great. So now we can make our endo flames. Yay. I never realized you needed redstone for this mod. Uh, well, I am playing on a newer version than what I'm used to, so there you go. Let's see. So what was the recipe again? Well, our recipe hasn't changed that much. So it's one light gray, 1 red, 2 brown. So let's see. 2 brown, 1 light gray, and 1 red. Let's just craft these things up. Head over to our petal apothecary. I like how they call what that name. It just sounds cool. Petal apothecary. Seed. Okay, now we have endo flames. Yeah. These things are gonna be a lifesaver. These things generate mana fast and efficiently. And the best part is, well, they don't. So pretty much, I'm just gonna show you. Let's just plug these suckers in and see how much mana they make. So these things can go in between blocks, and I'm just gonna feed some blocks of coal, so I don't have to wait for a long period of time. Let's get out my. There we go. Looks like they're already. And look at how quickly this thing runs. I mean, like, mana, oh mana, or mana. We got lots of mana now. Let's eat. I don't starve myself to death. So let's try and get some more endo flames. Okay, so it looks like we can get some more ender flames now. So I'm gonna craft up some more ender flames. Get one of that, 2 of those. Seeds ready. Looks like, I guess it. Okay, so no, not that. We want endo flames. There we go. So we now have endo flames. Hooray! And now we have even more of them. So now we're gonna be generating mana like a beast. Yeah, just look at how quickly this thing runs. You know, now that I think they up the day blooms. I mean the endo flames. Now that these endo flames run so violently, I may actually make a field of these. I never really used endo flames. I always thought because this was just a nice magical mod, I should get more creative, so I was always using other things. But now that they're so good, I may actually use them. Yeah, so let's see. Just got some regular stuff, so it looks like it's about nighttime, so I'm gonna pull out of my satchel. A sleeping bag. I can only sleep at night. Okay, well then in that case, let's bust down these things. Now we can sleep. Now it's daytime. I'll keep that on me now because I'm probably going to use it a lot, saying that I'm going to be out here a lot. I don't feel like going back inside because I'm a lazy person. Let's just get that in there. So now we have even more of our majestic flowers running. So, let's see. What can I do right now? We have a very minute amount of mana. Let's see. I I want to get a bauble going right now, so ring of magnetism. No, that's magnetization. Yes. Turns magnetization lens into a werewolf ring. It's pretty good. It's like a. It's pretty much. Have you ever? If any of you guys are new to the modded world, then you probably may not know this. But if you guys are like veterans, then you probably know what I'm talking about. It pretty much increases the range you attract items at. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need a good amount of mana. So let's get some. Let's get some mana steel in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Looks like I can't do that last one. Let's see. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's another 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 8 mana. There we go. 8. Let's see what else we're gonna need. So now let's craft this thing up. We got 8 of that. We need the mana lens now. So that's gold. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna be glass. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna run downstairs and I'm gonna gather the resources for it. Let's see. So it was glass. I'm just gonna get some glass and keep it with me. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna run back upstairs and up top my base area over here, up here. So let's make ourselves a ring of magnetism. Ring. Let me look in the box. In the ring of magnetism. Magnetization, yay. So let's get ourselves a mana lens. Looks like they changed it so it could be either one. So that's nice. Then let's get some iron and gold by the looks of it. It was. So iron and gold. So he doesn't want to craft. Then we do that, and there we go. Ring of magnetization. So this is the bauble slot. We just toss that in there. We now have the inner arts. So pretty much the idea is objects from, yeah, you saw how far that way went. Yeah, pretty nice. So yeah, there's some other things I want to craft, but that's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna chuck these items in here. And I'm just gonna AFK a little bit, continue feeding my flowers, and I'll be back in a little while. I'll probably chop down this low row of trees that I got going right now. Yeah, so let's see, we got a little bit of mana generation. I may add some more endo flames, so yeah. I'll come back to you when I'm finished with all of this. And I have enough mana to do what I want next, which is I want to make some other cool little thingies. So cool, so majestic. I can't really make them right now because it's like, requires lots and lots of mana, lots and lots of stuff. So yeah, like that. So yeah, I'll be back when I have about, I guess, half a full of mana or something like that. I don't know. I'll just pretty much do stuff. You'll have a lot of rock and stuff, and yeah, it'll be good. So I'll catch you in a while. Hello everyone, and we are back. And as you can see, oh my endo flame, yes, I made like, I think it was like 20 something endo flames. I just put them here, and I just tossed like my entire stack of coal blocks, and these things chewed that thing up and spat it out. It was so much. This one mana spreader couldn't handle it, so I had to make 3 of these things. And so it's like, I think what I'm gonna do is once these things degrade, I'm gonna rearrange this whole thing. I'm gonna smartly put out how these mana spreaders should work. But yeah, that's a lot of mana. So what do I want to do next? What I want to do is I want to get something cool from mystical items. So I was looking, and this armor, it's not the best armor ever. I could do with something better. So, if we look underneath mystical items, I think I'm 95% sure it's under mystical items. I don't know, it's not under mystical items. Natural appendages? Nope. Uh, having a hard time finding this baubles and accessories? Nope. Um, no. Not here, it's not here. Not here. Um, oh, Man of Steel equipment. So if we look, you can make armor out of Man of Steel. So if we go back, it'll say Man of Steel, like other metals can be shaped into tools and armor alike. Sorry about the sirens. Tools or armor crafted with Man of Steel will share their properties with iron, innate somewhat, um, except for like somewhat superior in enchantability and durability whenever a mana steel item is taking damage. If there's mana available in the inventory, it'll use that instead. So pretty much the idea is make the armor. The armor is better, is like enchant level. It's like, if you know, there's like different like once you toss something in an enchantment table, there's a different likelihood of how good of an enchantment you would get on it. I think Mana Steel's like the level of gold, which is like best in vanilla Minecraft you can get for like good enchants you'll get. So yeah, but the greatest part is if I have a Mana Steel tablet, if I have a mana tablet and it's got mana from a mana pool in it, instead of this happening where it gets durability taken away from it, it will just simply repair it using the mana in the mana pool. So I want a full set of this stuff. So let's just run downstairs. Let's snake some iron. Let's see. Last time I checked, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 8 is I think 13 plus 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 iron is what I'm looking for. So let's get 24 iron going. Slime in my house somehow. Just killed it. So let's run upstairs and toss this iron into our mana pool. It's full of mana. So let's just toss all this in here. Let's see. Oh, and we still got a good amount of mana left too. So now let's craft up all that armor. That. I mean, mana steel. Terra steel, something else. So now we can get rid of crappy armor and put on good armor. So let's see. Mana steel helmet. Okay, let's see. Mana steel helmet. Let's see. Mana infinity. 10% less cost on mana tools and rods. Okay, so but if we put the whole set on, it's okay. It looks like everything's 10%. Mana affinity. I have no idea what affinity is. I'll have to look in the oldie book. Let's see. Mana steel. Let's see. Okay. 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 I don't know what mana affinity is. I'll have to look. I'll have to Google that. Okay. Let's let's see how I look. It's F5. There we go. There we go. That looks like actual armor. Yeah. Yeah. Here, let's go into options. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I guess they don't have it yet. I was gonna try and turn off my headpiece so it wasn't there, but yeah. This looks like armor. Yes. Let's sleep through the night. So now that I got this kick-ass armor, it looks majestic. Now, I I want to enchant it. So I was going to make a bookcase thing, but since we're in mana, Botania, we might as well do it Botania style and get some mana pylons. And if you look, these things, 2 of these is enough to get to level 30. So let's see. It's just some mana steel and a diamond, and I need 2 of these, so that'd be 4 mana steel, 2 diamonds, and 4 of that. Let's see. Bam, bam. Okay, looks like we're good. Now let's get some mana pylons in here. Bam, 2 mana pylons. Achieved. Let's run downstairs. And let's slap these things on my thing. Let's pop that there and that there. And now if we look, just slap my chest plate in there. We are level 30. So I want to get my XP out of this drum. How do we do that? Well, like I was saying, we are going to look at an XP shower. Looks like they have. We're looking for an XP shower. That's 3 iron and obsidian. Wait, what about? Let's see what this bucket of XP can do. I haven't tried that yet, but if I could like drink it, that'd be awesome. Nope, I can't drink buckets of XP. I am sad. But yeah, but the good part is it requires obsidian, and I got me some obsidian. Finally. I got so tired of like making it in there. I just went down since I have such good tools. I just like went down and was just like, "Yaw, obsidian, come at me, brah." Let's see. Let's get around level 30. Okay, too much of. Let's stay away from that row of XP for now. Let's toss. Let's see. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Protection 5. Looks like Unbreaking 3. Sweet. Perfect. Just what I wanted. And we have 3 levels of mana left, so let's just snag some more levels, see what we can get. 6, 27. 30. So next let's enchant the leggings. Projectile projection 5, unstable 2, unbreaking. I have no idea what unstable is, but it sounds awesome. Let's get that XP drum back over here and slap some more XP down. Okay, so now let's enchant the helm. Let's see, what do we get? We get protection. That's all we get, is protection. That's okay. It's not like we really need unbreaking. I mean, this is, after all, immortal armor. That's what I'm going to call it, immortal armor. The armor that never dies. For it shall stay with me forever. Why do I always do that? Let's take all this XP that's spelled. Let's just pump it back into the container. 36, 35. 31's good. And now let's pop on the legging. See what we get. Protection 5, haste 3. Yes. If you can't notice, I run a slight bit faster with haste. That's nice. So yeah, we now have awesome armor. But let's just toss this crappy old stuff away. Yeah, that's right. No one likes you anymore. Old armor. Yeah. I'm feeling it now. Let's see. How much mana do we have? Not a lot. I'm waiting for these day blooms to go away. Let's see. They're probably gonna last me some time still. I think I have everything good. Let's just bind this guy to you. I think that's a good idea. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get, let's see, how many should I get? I'm just gonna get gonna go into here. I'm gonna get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think another modded item. Well, if you can't tell, but you can make blocks of charcoal. At least I thought you could. This used to be a thing. You make blocks of charcoal. Can't do that anymore? Nope. Okay, well in that case, I'll just carry this charcoal. Let's see. I only got 26 blocks of coal left, so I'm not going to want to waste all of that. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things. I think it eats up to like 4 blocks of coal, so I could just toss all 9 of that down and just eat it all up. But instead, I'm just going to toss down a small quantity right in the center on this guy. Let's see what they do. Let's hold down shift. Okay, so it looks like it only eats up one thing at a time, but now we're getting more mana, so there's something. So next up, what I want to do is I want to make it said we needed something to hold the mana in so that our armor wouldn't die. So I believe it's under mana manipulation. We want a mana tablet. Hooray, mana tablet. So that's just 8 stone around in mana diamond or mana pearl. We got our 8 stone. We have our mana diamond. And I just want to make sure that none of these guys are getting backed up at all. This one's getting slightly backed up. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, never mind. So it looks like we need to throw another bit of fuel on the fire. Ah, damn you. You see, this is what I meant when I said it attracts to you. There we go. Now everything's, I see. Looks like this thing's working okay. This thing's also working okay. So is this guy. You working okay still? Okay, I can see it getting a little bit more. The other guys. Yeah, okay. Let's see. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, well this guy can bind to you. Now let's see if that works even better. You're still filling up quicker than you can empty. Let's just toss another round of fuel onto the fire. Now let's just make sure each of these guys are happy and they're not like gonna overflow like they did last time. This one I can see slightly overflowing compared to the other two. Let's try and relinquish another one. Let's see, okay. Well, why are you overflowing? You only have like... Let's see, you only have like, let's see, who's still on you? You overflowing, yes. Who's still on you? That guy's on you, that guy's on you, that guy's on you, that guy's on you, that guy's on you. Let's see, okay, so... Let's see who's on you. Looks like you only have to deal with the center row. I'm gonna bind you to this one. Now let's see how this works. Sorry about this. I just want to make sure I'm not like wasting my fuel. Even though I have infinite amounts of it. Just want to make sure. Okay, everybody's running. Everybody's run happily. Yeah, everyone's running happily enough. So yeah, where was I? Yes, mana tablet. So mana tablet. There we go. We now have a mana tablet. So now what you want to do is you want to shift click this so it says pool to mana, and then we're going to toss that in there, and that is looking sexy. There we go, and that should be enough. And now we have about now we have a nice full mana tablet that should keep all of our material nice and healed. And if you can't notice yet, but yeah, the mana tablet fullness appears underneath your XP bar. That's kind of like something like it kind of looks like moss. It kind of like creeps up on it. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. And I believe you can make this into a bauble. I don't really want to because I mean it's nice to have it as a bauble. I may make it into a bauble. Let's sleep for the night. Actually, let's see what it does. Let's see. I'm looking for. I'm gonna look underneath baubles and accessories. Room of mana. Combining mana steel with a mana tablet creates a ring. Exactly to a tablet that can warn. Okay, so 4 mana on a thing makes a ring of mana. A band of mana, a ring of mana. So there's something of mana. Let's toss some more firepower onto the wolves. Let's spread all of you guys. Eat up. Everyone got a bite to eat. Yeah, okay. Let's just continue filling this guy up. Some more mana. You know what? I may want to slap potency lens on those things. That's for a later conversational topic. So yeah, let's see. I want 4 iron, but with this little amount of mana I have, I may not be able to do it right away. Let's see. What do I get? What do I get? I get 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. I can do it. That's good. That's cool. All cool. Let's see. So then we're gonna want to put our mana tablet here. Oh, I got rid of all my mana. Ah. Do I have no mana? I have no mana. Why you gotta be so cruel? I literally soaked up half a mana pool because of you. You evil thing, you. More firepower. Give me more. Give me more. More, please. More. Oh, there we go. No flames. Eat. And my endo flame is eat. Yeah. That shouldn't be that hard to get. Where was I? Mana manipulation, lenses. I'm looking for a. I think velocity lens will dramatically increase the speed at which mana bursts travel. But not only does beams start to lose mana faster, it also carries a bit less. So I don't want that. I want potency lens, which doubles the amount of mana burst a mana can carry. However, the beam becomes slower. Okay. I already need a rune of fire and a mana lens. So how do we make a rune of fire? We need mana things over a runic altar. Okay, so let's see how to make a runic altar. That isn't that hard. So let's see. Runic altar. Time to show you guys what a runic altar is. So there's a crafting system in this. The idea is that you make runes using an altar-like subject. This is pretty much going to be used. There's a lot of runes. They all use the runic altar, so I might as well craft it now with you guys on camera. So you can see its majesticness. This is the runic altar. It feeds off of mana, so yeah. Let's see. You know what? Why this pool's filling up? Let's see. We don't want to get a mana spreader again because I need to feed it mana. So that would be one of that, and steal my most used flower. Okay, so there we go. So let's get ourselves a bam, bam, to bam. So that's pretty much what we need to do. And now we need to gather some stuff. So I'm going to come back to you guys later. I'm going to continue feeding my pretties more of that so it can eat and make more mana for me so I can refilm this thing of mine. Really pissed because of how it works. This is all your fault, you stupid crafting thing. But yeah, now we have a nice little mana tablet that runs on our bauble slot. I'll probably replace it the second I get another second ring that I need to use more than that, but until then, I will not destroy it yet. That looks like it took its second bite out of my fuel, at least some more there. Yeah, so let's see. Hopefully by the time I come back, I have a lot of mana. Very happy. Ooh, that guy needs some rest. This is why I'm trying to make the potency lens. As you can see, this guy barely keeps up. I need to like give it a few minutes between like runs so it can like blow itself back down. But as you can see, it's already going max and before it can burst a second time. There we go, it's starting to die back down. Okay, die down so I can feed you more coal, charcoal, whatever it is. Okay, we happy now? Okay, make more mana. Make it for me, make it now. Okay, so I'll be back. I'll make this, and I'll have some other materials ready as well, because I'm also going to try and shoot for a Shogun stash, which requires Rune of Air and Rune of Earth. So, yeah, I need a Fire Rune, Rune of Earth, Rune of Air. I'll get the stuff together, craft them all, show you how that works. So, I'll be back in a while, because this takes a long time to get. Okay, and we're back. So, I got some more mana going on in here. Looks like my mana spreaders are all low on mana, so let's toss another stack of charcoal in there. So yeah, I just went out, I gathered all the resources we need, so now it's time to runic altar. So, first rune we need is the rune of, let's get my Botania in here. Rune of, well, I'm going to run the rune of fire first. Well, you know what? Since I got this stuff out here, I might as well run the rune of okay. Might as well run the rune of earth first. That's a stone, that, and one of those, and one of those. And as you can see, it auto runs, and it's sucking up mana and sticking it in there. And you can see by the little auto indicator on the side with the rune on it, it's making mana, sucking mana out of my mana pool. Looks like we're all out of mana again, so let's toss another thing of charcoal in there. Wait for it to run. There we go, it ran. There's this. And it's almost done. And this is one sign, and the other sign starts to flash lightning. So what we need is living rock to be tossed on the top of it, and then a wand. And we get runes. And there you go. We now have 2 runes of earth. Next, let's do the runes of air. We look. Rune of air. Pretty much, I have all these things already pre-laid out in my inventory, like so. So let's just toss that in there. And last but not least, we're gonna need rune of fire for the mana lens. Mana lens. Oh. Okay. You know what? I may hold off on it saying that this is working right now. I'll probably slap it on these two. That will be the main bulk of the system. Well, these two will handle the main bulk of everything. There we go. So now let's add the last one on here. It's missing gunpowder. Gunpowder must have somehow fallen off. So now we have... now have another rune running, mana pool running. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss it on this one because this is my problem right now. Let's just toss that on top. Predestined. Almost finished. It's almost done. This is almost ready. It's got a little bit farther to go, and then we're good. It's good. There we go. Now we have our 3 runes. Let's see. Oh, looks like our plants died finally. Oh, nope, not all of them. Looks like these 2 died. These two will probably die. These few will probably die really soon afterwards. So yeah, let's see what's next. This one's almost done, so let's just toss the rest of these in here and let them catch on. Start dumping the mana into the mana pool, so we have more mana. Because next, now that we got our stuff going, let's make ourselves a Sojourner stash. This will pretty much. This is a really nice thing to have. It's going to require 4 leather, so I see something that's going to give me leather and ban. Oh, this one was a one-shot. Let's get this guy over here, if I can. Sneak around here, mine the chasm. Ooh, this guy's tough. Here we go. Yeah, as you can see, that magnet totally attracted that stuff over there. So, now let's run over here. You can tell why I want the sash really badly. I run a lot around in areas, so let's just toss one of those there, one of those there. Let's get a mana steel. Looks like these things stopped, so let's toss some more charcoal. Okay. Oh, looks like our plants finally died. All of our plants are dead. Oh no, I accidentally killed that enderlayer. So now we have a Sojourner stash. Hooray! So pretty much what this does is it makes me run faster and it gives me uphill step assist. So if you can't tell, this is me normally rocking, this is me normally running. Now, if we equip the belt, this is me normally walking, and this is me normally running. As you can see, I go way faster. Oh, and I also jump higher. Without the sash, I think it's one block jump. That's it. Let's get my pickaxe back on me. But with the sash, they're even gonna jump as high as up. Yeah, and this is the uphill step assist. It just pretty much acts like all blocks of stairs, so I don't have to jump anymore. But if I think, yep, 2 blocks, I can jump as high as I am now. That's nice. This thing is also a slow drain of mana, so yeah. Now let's beat up all these endolilies. So let's put them in a circle like so. Let's see. I'll cook up some more endolilies later on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I just need some more endolilies. So now that we have this like so, I'm going to bind this to this. Looks like there are already bind. And looks like these guys also auto-binded here. And these guys auto-binded here. So now let's give it a test. Make sure everything works fine. Let's see, any mana pools filling up. So this one's handling its load, this one's handling its load. This one, as I can tell, is not, so let's craft that mana lens. Some 4 iron. 4 iron around the lens. It's a glass. I'm just gonna make glass panes because it's cheaper this way. Probably gonna make a lot of lenses. See myself making lots of lenses in my future. Mana lens of potency. Let's just slap that sucker around there. Now let's see how this thing runs. Much better. Much better. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess since we have a test subject, we might as well test the armor too. Problem, zombie. Don't like the. Oh, yeah. Not even. Hardly anything. As you can see, my armor's auto regeneration. Auto regenning, so yeah. Nothing too bad. I'm gonna go downstairs and sleep because zombies are already out and I don't like zombies. And there's a slime on the bed. Little slimy, I'm coming to greet me. Shit. Well, I hope I don't die or anything. That'd be bad. Just toss a zombie. And as you can see, yeah, I don't have to jump up anymore. Yay. So much nicer. Now let's test this potency. Just die, zombie. Let's test this lens, finally. Die, zombie. So now let's see. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like this one's keeping up now. That's good. This one's good, and so is this one, so everything looks good. Yep, and looks like the mana pool's filling up and everything, so looks like we're good on that note. I almost ate zombie flesh. That would not be fun at all. So yeah, let's see. I'm now running fast. That's nice. Got some good got some decent armor. Let's see. I showed you rune crafting. Showed you how to make mana. Showed you how to get mana. I showed you flowers, stuff like that. I showed you I showed people a lot of stuff. Yeah. So now I can jump high pretty quick. Got some decent armor. Good tools too. So I'm pretty safe right now at the moment. I can walk around fast. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty good right now. I'm sitting in a comfortable position where I got this stuff running. Looks like, you know what I think? I think if I'm gonna do it like this, I'm gonna do rows, and each row is linked to one mana spreader, and each mana spreader faces into this pool. So I'm gonna experiment. I'm just gonna put one row of mana spreaders things down. Oh, since it's already dead, might as well. So pretty much what I'm doing right now is I know I'm gonna try and figure out the maximum number of endo flames one can have in one row connected to one mana spreader without the mana spreader backlogging. So yeah, I guess in between episodes, I'll probably get some more. I'll get a lot more mana. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, I don't know. We've dipped our foot in. I don't even know why I'm saying in between episodes. I haven't even checked the episode time yet. So yeah, we may have plenty of time still, or we may be almost out of time. But anyway, we have lots of mana now. Let's see. Looks like. Let's see. Let's toss some more charcoal into this. So pretty much, I'm just going to. Looks like that one didn't get cleaned up. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Did it? I'm not seeing any effects. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is the maximum number of Aegon combinations, because any farther back and the mana spreader won't hit him. Okay, so I guess I can go one in then in that case, so I'll see what that's like later after these things eat up all of its fuel. And after that, I guess next up what I could do is I could place it on top of these things, so then I would have even more space to go. So yeah, I'll mess around with that, but by the time we come back, I'll have these mana spreaders using the perfect amount of mana per flower thingy majig. Just don't worry, I'll have this thing shooting just fine. And it looks like my suspicions were correct. I didn't even have to do it. That's too many flowers. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers per row is the maximum number of flowers you can use towards all this stuff. So yeah, there you go. Some science for you. So now we can plant our flowers like this. And know we are in good hands. So I'll just start using like that 30 feet at a time. And yeah, so I guess want to make sure each of these is bind to the correct one. That looks to be true. I'll take that velocity lens back, or potency lens. Yep, the lens is potency, so let's just toss the runes back in here. I'll toss this stuff in here as well. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll fill up some more pools. I'll probably get another row of these going. I'll probably burn some more trees too. I'm just gonna go to town in an axe. Let's see. I'm going to fill up this now actually because we have so much mana. Let's see. That's probably a good amount to stop at. We're looking at half a thing of mana now. I want my ring there too, so yeah, looking about a half a thing of mana, so that's pretty good. So now I have my so that's pretty good. Looking about half a thing of mana, so I'm gonna get that back up, do some things, check the episode time, and if it's episode time, well then I'll just come back, say goodbye, stuff like that, probably. And if it isn't, then I'm thinking active flower gen. I need some more flowers, so I might as well make a machine that actively makes flowers. Or flower. Here's some flowerception for you. The flower that actively makes flowers. Majestic. So yeah, I'll be back when that's all done. Well, not when it's all done, but like, you know what I mean. After I check the episode time, fill the mana pool, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So anyway, I'm back, and sadly, yes, it's like an hour long, so this is way past the time limit. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you can see, I got a large amount of charcoal, and I'm over here laying down the framework to automate these flowers. So yeah, I'm just gonna start up the next episode like immediately after this one. So yeah, I guess this is Aman2245 signing off. We got a good amount of things done. Still running. I'm gonna probably running Botania only for a little while. Not only, but Botania is gonna be my main focus for a little bit of time. So yeah. This is Aman2245 signing off. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, you know, the huge. No, there isn't even. Is there even? There is. Okay. Leave some comments, helpful feedback, just saying hi, whatever. Subscribe to be the first to catch all these majestic videos. And it also really helps me out, gets me noticed on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, so this is Aman2245 signing off. Hope you guys enjoy, and see you all later.